Hey guys, what's going on? Flipataku back again with another YouTube video. And today we are doing a manga haul, the videos that everyone loves to see. So before we get into this, this shirt is here because the glare is right there, so I went ahead and covered that up. I just got the shirt in the mail too. Nice Evangelion, kind of ties along nicely with some volumes that we're going to get to here in a little bit. Before we jump into all the manga, I want to go and show off some of the anime that I got this month. And the first thing I want to talk about is Hades Project Zero Rhymer, Volumes 1 and 2. This is the complete set in this nice slipcase. For how old this set is, this slipcase is in really good condition, and it was only $20. So that's pretty rad. I love this show. I can't wait to rewatch it. I just love the designs. The character designs, the mech designs, like the suit designs, all of it. It's very aesthetically pleasing to me. So excited to have this. And then I also am excited to have Gundam Build Divers. Now, this show isn't as good as the Build Fighters series, and honestly, the show is kind of bad. But I'm a completist. I love Gundam. Some of the battles in here are pretty cool. And Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise, which is the show that's going on right now, is actually really kick-ass. So I'm happy to own this in my collection. Sunrise and Nozomi Entertainment, Right Stuff, just continue to do a great job at these Gundam releases. Really good job, guys. So happy to have that. And then the last anime that I got this month is Mamoru Oshii's Dallas. I thought I had this. I've seen this a bunch of times. That it doesn't make sense that I didn't have this. I either lost it or gave it to someone to watch and they didn't return it. That actually happens to quite a few of my friends. That's why I don't hand out shit much anymore. But this is a Discotheque release, and this is a classic anime, so you should probably go pick this up. And it's just a single disc. So, and then I picked up a game. Finally, this came in the mail. I ordered this a long time ago, but with COVID, things have been delayed. This is Rolling Gunner. You guys know I'm a fan of two genres in particular, JRPGs and shmups. And this is a shmup. It's a side-scrolling shmup, and it's got a really cool mechanic where you have a little ship that follows you, and the ship, you can aim it around. Depending on how, if you go up, the ship goes down. It's like inverted controls for this little ship. You can't directly control it, but then you can lock it in place. And it's a really fun game. It's very, very challenging. And this is technically this is a doujinshi. This is a fan-made, small team, independent game. And it's one of the best shmups of, I don't know if all time is fair to say, but it's definitely up there, especially of recent years. Now, the first complete manga set that I picked up is Mobile Suit Gundam, The Last Outpost. Now, this series in Japan is called G Gundam. So G Gundam is this is a side story to Gundam Wing. It's only 3 volumes. It is complete, and some of the art is pretty snazzy. Now, Wing, and I just love the mobile suits. I really do. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I posted all the G-Unit kits that we ever got. Those come from this manga series right here. This was never animated, but I hope one day it does get it, but not before Crossbone. Now, I picked up Gundam Seed Astray R. This is the sequel to Astray. Astray is one of the most popular mobile suit designs, and it has never gotten a lot of screen time. So there are 4 volumes to this, I believe 4 or 3. So I'm missing a couple, but I got volumes 1 and 2. And then I probably showed this off last week, but last month I got volumes 1 and 2. This time volume 3 is expensive to get. It's usually like $60, $40 to $60. I was able to get all 3 of these for $25. So, and the dude wouldn't split. So I went ahead and just rebought it. This is Gundam Seed Astray, the first part. I'm sure you guys have recognized that character design by now. The Gundam Seed is so iconic to not just manga fans, but anime. Like, look at that. Look at that suit design. That is such a sexy suit design. I love it. Some stuff that you guys probably actually like, because a lot of that stuff is the new Naoki Urasawa work. I don't know how to pronounce this still. Mujirushi, The Sign of Dreams. I have read parts of this. I haven't finished it yet, so I don't want to give my final thoughts on this. I do want to do a review eventually. But Naoki Urasawa continues to impress. He continues to be one of the best living mangaka out there. And more Naoki Urasawa goodness, I went ahead and picked up 20th Century Boys. This is volume 1 of the 2-in-1s, the Master Editions, I believe is what they're called. Or are they calling these Master Editions? They called the Monster books Master Editions. But yeah, Naoki Urasawa, this is one of the best mangas of all time, 20th Century Boys. And this is one of the only mangaka that you could say any of his work is your favorite, and it would be a justifiable answer. My personal favorite is Pluto, but I do love everything he puts out. Now, let's talk about some 7Cs. I don't pick up a lot of 7C stuff, but I went ahead and picked up all the volumes of Captain Harlock's Space Pirate Dimensional Voyage. Now, what this is, it's a kind of a retelling of the original Captain Harlock series, but done with a new artist, so the art is touched up, as you can tell, and it's got a more modern aesthetic to it. If you have read or watched old Captain Harlock, it is very much a product of its time, which isn't bad. To me, I love that shit, but a lot of people don't. So a lot of people haven't given it a chance. But this is a fantastic read if you are ever even remotely interested in picking up anything in the Legiverse. Pick this up. This is still in print. This is put out by 7Cs. I think this and the classic collection that they put out, I think a year or two ago, are the only 7Cs books that I actually own in my collection. So, and then the big thing, the thing that I found that I was so ecstatic to find was the Neon Genesis Evangelion manga in the single format. You may say, why the singles? Well, you get this amazing artwork here. And there is some differences between the manga and the anime. The manga went on, it didn't end until 2013. There is a manga-only ending. There are some manga-only battle scenes, and I think it's worth picking up 100%. Now, I did put out my video. My last video was literally about buying used manga, and you may say, why are you picking up used manga? Well, I went to go buy the omnibuses, and I had a problem with Volume 1. Now, Viz has been Viz usually hits, right? But a couple of these volumes, I don't know if it's because the glue is so thin. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera here, but the glue is so thin on a lot of these here that sometimes I had my omnibus 1 and 2 of Neon Genesis completely unwrap. Like, this whole part became one, and the book and the pages were out. That also happened to my Vagabond. So I went ahead and was looking, and it appears that Volume 2 is out of print, or it's about to be out of print. So looking on eBay and looking on Amazon prices, this person actually sold me all of this for less retail than it would have been to pick up the omnibuses brand new. So, and they are in really good shape considering the age as well. There's the best dad ever and best girl. Don't fucking at me. This is best girl. So I'm happy to own this. I'm a huge Eva fan, and it's one of my favorite franchises. I think it's one of the most important franchises in my life, into my upbringing, into just everything. It's like I think it's a damn near perfect series. Now, something that I got that's really cool and actually really rare is a series called 2001 Nights. Now, this series is severely out of print, and it ran in Japan for 3 volumes. Here in America, we got these copy. This is back when Viz was printing stuff in copy format. So as you can tell, everything is flipped. I know a lot of people don't like that, but if you can't read a manga because it's flipped, then you are just a big baby boy, and you need to be tucked in at night. But yeah, so this is, there's some nudity right there. I think this is a manga classic. I will be doing an in-depth review on this because this is completely forgotten. I don't see anyone talk about this. The covers pay homage to a lot of sci-fi classics, and this is such a very well drawn and very well written series. Now, the mangaka hasn't really done anything else outside of this. They've done a few things, but nothing ever since then. And it's kind of sad because they show so much promise and so much such creativity in this series. So this, like I said, this is 10 volumes. This is volume 9, and here is the final volume. And actually, let's take a look at the back here. This is something I love to do with these old issues, is that there are advertisements for old manga that are no longer in print. Like there's Pineapple Army. Like what the hell, Viz? Bring it back. And look at the prices, dude. 290 pages, which it says graphic novel, so I'm gonna guess, this is the premiere comic. So these right here were $375. Actually pretty decently priced for how much you get. You're getting about, I'm gonna say 78 pages of comic, or of manga. So that's pretty rad. And here is the mangaka right there. But yeah, guys, that has been the manga haul for the month of August. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys read any of these series? Have you guys, what did you guys pick up this month? I'm interested to see what you guys have been reading. A little bit out of the ordinary haul. Also, finding a complete set of this series in this condition, and it's bagged and boarded since it's been bought, is pretty rare. I'll go and show off the rest of the shirts I got too. I got a nice King Ghidorah shirt right there, and then I got a sick Macross shirt. So, but yeah, guys, I'm Flip Otaku, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If not, I don't care, and I'll see you guys next time.